07 citizens, the SRV, the towing vehicle of StarCitizen. I finally have time to add a new video. Let's have a look at this amazing workhorse. The SRV convinces in a usual heavy industrial ARGO look. You have the amazing orange that marks it clearly as a support vehicle. It's heavy, it's edgy. It looks really, like a workhorse. You have the big thrusters that have a V2L capacity, and it's definitely needed because it's quite some force that this ship can actually push around. I haven't tried all different kind of ships that are possible to pull, but a couple of heavy things I have lifted. The elevator that brings us up into the HUD of the ship is placed right under the cockpit and right under the sleeping, the cabin where you can actually sleep in. We have two doors, one goes straight into the sleeping area. You have two buttons on this side to open the sleeping area, and going down to the lift there is one space to sleep. There is a cabinet, the closet, there is a weapon locker for 2 weapons and 6 handheld weapons, and an easy good access to your modular components if you find something and want to replace something, and the captain chairs with a good view on all sides, and the classical red ARGO HUD. We have the MFD setups that we know about. It's only 2, it's a little amount, but this is a ship that is non-armed, so it's not for combat, so you're supposed to bring an escort if you need to. So that's good for what it's actually doable or needed. You see how the V2L can be turned and the thrusters go downward, and now we'll take off and leave this hangar here at Seraphim to enjoy a magnificent view over Crusader. Just a perfect time to take off. And we will fly over to Daymar and we pick up an M2 or an A2, I'm not sure at the present moment, and see how far we actually get with that ship. So stay tuned. On Daymar, we found our M2 that we want to tow away. It's definitely on the upper limit of towing. So you check your right hand panel, you have a couple of buttons there: engine on, engine off, the usual enter remote turret, the one we actually use, and exit seat. So press remote turret, align your turret onto it, check the distance to it of your towing size, check the mass, activate, and you see your tractor towing beam coming right back at the ship. Important, the ship you want to tow needs to have the shields down, and you don't do illegal towing, otherwise you get a crime stat. Let's see how that works. It's gonna be heavy lifting. Push full forward, 90 degrees up. No VTOL for this at the present moment because we need all the thrust up that we actually have. Because this this is heavy. And you see the color of the ship you're towing. As long as it is green, you are in the right distance and angle towards it, and it works. And yeah, make sure you don't spin it onto something and make it touch something or your ship that you're actually trying to rescue or take away or to move away. Well, it's gonna be explode. That's to be expected. A thing that you else can do, if you find a ship, you can as well take it over to an outpost and repair it and actually use it afterwards. This is all possible by doing that. So the gameplay that is offered by the SRV has quite a variety. You definitely will need an escort with it because, as I said, you're unarmed on that ship. So if someone comes and asks you to drop the ship, you better do it. And remember that we are out in space, so if we suddenly change direction or move something, what we put in motion, so the ship that we're towing, will keep on going into the direction, which I will just give you an idea of it right now. So I'm stopping my movement and the other ship just go on. And you see how the outline color changed, which means that now it's not in my tractor beam anymore. And with that, it's going to drop because we are still in gravity here. And therefore, this ship is gone. You might get the crime stats. There assumably will be missions. The mission will have failed. Yeah, don't do that. And remember, you can't quantum travel with any ship that you are towing. So it will take some time to get from A to B with a ship that you're finding and you move around. The SRV is a highly dedicated towed ship, and it's really a one single role you actually can play with it. To me, it's fun, it has a nice look, and it's definitely worth a try. And the future gameplay that will come with it, I'm very curious about. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions or ideas what you want to have to hear next. 07 Citizens.